students, welcome to academia. Today I will discuss the components of electron microscope. Electron microscope is a special type of microscope having a high resolution of images which able to magnify objects in nanometers. And these images are formed by the controlled use of electrons in vacuum. It is a type of microscope that uses a beam of accelerated electrons. In our previous discussions, we see that what are the different aspects of use of the electron microscope and the types of electron microscope. Now, moving to the basic components, that means how the electron microscope is formed. And we know all that it is a big sized microscope which is not present in each and every labs or colleges, in special laboratories or research institutes having the electron microscopes. Moving to the components, an electron gun is produced and accelerate the electrons. A series of magnetic lenses which help direct and focus the electron beam. Apart from the light microscope, here the beam of electron is used. An objective lens which produces the first intermediate image. Another part is a vacuum system to ensure electrons do not collide with molecules of air. This vacuum system is a special structure which only we have seen in the electron microscope. Now the electron source. The electron source consists of a cathode and an anode. The cathode is a tungsten filament, so it is important, which emits electron when being heated. A negative cap confines the electron into the loosely focused beam. So in the diagram it shows the filament, the cap and the electron beam, how it is generated. The beam is accelerated toward the specimen by the positive anode. So the specimen is being present under the beam. The electron generation is done by the thermoionic electron gun and the field emission gun. Now, what are the differences between these? The thermoionic electron gun, which is heated filament, produces electrons, whereas a very strong electric field is used to extract electron from the metal filament in field emission gun. Typically, in thermoionic electron gun made of tungsten or lanthanum hexaboride, and in filled emission gun, filament typically a single tungsten crystal. Electrons drawn toward an anode in case of thermoionic electron gun, whereas in filled emission they require a vacuum. In the diagram below, we can see that how these guns are functioning. Now the vacuum system, which is the most important part. The electron beam must be generated in and traverse through the microscope column under a high vacuum condition. The presence of air molecules will result in the collision and scattering of the electrons from their path. In the electron microscope, the vacuum is maintained by the different type of thing.